Hello and welcome back to Global. I'm John Sopel. Now, here in the UK, a debate is raging after an independent watchdog recommended that members of Parliament get a pay rise of about 10%. That would bring their salary up to over $110,000 a year. The proposal comes at a time when many people in the public sector have had their wages frozen. But it's not just in the UK where politicians' pay and the perks to the job are grabbing the headlines. Well, Anne-Marie Tomchak is in the World's newsroom for us. And do this well, Anne-Marie, and we'll give you a 10% pay rise.
John, I don't know about my chances, but we're here on the 5th floor in the World's newsroom, 27 different language services, and it's politicians' pay. It's one of those topics that really gets people wound up. We want to reflect that a little bit more, and we've got Valeria from BBC Mundo and Robert here from the Swahili service. Robert, you've just literally come off air right now. Valeria, you're from Argentina. What's the situation with politicians' pay there?
Well, the pay rise that was decided recently by senators and MPs was the matter of huge controversy because they decided to increase their salaries by 22%, which is well above the average that the national government was hoping to get to keep inflation at bay. But also when you look at the actual figures, these politicians are getting paid £7,000 a month plus £2,000 in allowances, special allowances as they call it, of which they are not accountable, and the minimum salary at the moment is less than $500. So there's an 18 times difference between what they get and what normal people would get.
Huge disparity. The situation in Kenya is even worse, isn't it, Robert?
Indeed, but recently the Kenyan MPs, their salaries were reduced. Now they are earning around $6,300 a year, but they wanted $10,000 a month. So that's huge amount. But despite of the fact that their salaries were reduced, they are also getting around $59,500 to buy luxury cars, tax-free, which they are not paying back. The Kenyan MPs are also paid to sit in Parliament. That is, if they attend Parliament sittings, they are paid. Besides other handsome pension allowance, they are also going to be getting for the first time. So they are really being among the best MPs in the area, being paid well.
Okay, best MPs in the area, you say, but like, how does that compare then to the average wage in Kenya?
Indeed, it's like heaven and earth, because the average Kenyan salary is about $900 a year, and an MP to earn over 63,000 a year is a huge amount.
Heaven and earth. Well, we've got lots of comments coming in on our Facebook page. Some of them mixed, but most of them actually quite critical. Gabriel Martin from Brazil wrote to us saying, here politicians are absurdly overpaid. They're incompetent, underworked and should be replaced urgently. Daniel Kaplan from the Czech Republic, he took a different view and said, I would try to pay politicians more. That way they'd appreciate their jobs more. And Tina Allen Coseller got in touch from the US saying, our politicians are grossly overpaid for the incompetent work that they produce. Well, just to add, from Ireland, where our Prime Minister back in the boom times, he was being paid more than Barack Obama or David Cameron, so that says a lot about how overly inflated the pay can be. But back over to you, John.
Hang on, Anne-Marie. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just hearing from the editor. Yeah, he said it was good, but no pay rise.
Oh,
keep
that's
at
so
it.
disappointing.
Yeah, keep at it. Thanks very much indeed. Anne-Marie Tomchak there.